On the tunnel's entrance, fast executors to get set up here for the Sprout camp. No utility, just a dry run straight in. Taps through, Zontix with that first frag, slaxz trades it. Jump face out from the B doors, does see two players, so the bomb can go down. They can set up for the retake with a late lurk into mid.
Yeah, Twistzz have got to be careful to not over push here. There was a moment where Denis looked like he wanted to push quite far forward into that window position. That late lurk too hasn't really been able to see a lot of information. And for Sprout, 4-on-4, they've got the bomb down.
Flash just come over as zywoo looks up to the site itself, taps through faveN, gets zywoo doubled up as well. Patsi with two to respond, faveN trades it all after target, desperately tapping on for the headshot. faveN with a knife out, getting caught out with no bullets in the magazine. Let's make straight in first and foremost, out to the short position. Flashed out, gonna get caught blind, AK easy kill, Patsi next to face. Does take a trade back, but slaxz sets him to fall anyway. So 2 for 1. One more player out open. Utility in the hands of one player. Burst through doing damage to the second. kressy eventually does go down, but Spiidi gets that trade together. So Sprout holding on to the honors. And now Denis to cut off rotations. Both players peeking at the same time. And like Quinn, that's the key word there. Or the key part of the word, whatever. Anyway, AK's out. And the key word now is kill. faveN does that to Cyan. Patsi would try to find a trade, but Spiidi follows suit as well. 2 kills out towards the long control. AWP zywoo can respond, see that bomb as well. So getting information as well as getting a trade back, but still the player advantage for Sprout.
They saw a lot of info for the CTs over-rotating. They've probably got an idea that B is at least undefended or one player there. Good shot comes out from the AWP, and now the lurk's coming through.
Anik is ready to face on this player. Actually makes his way into the B. Oh, Zontix has no idea. Zontix is dead. That's easy. That's a round done now for Sprout. Nice effort from the Spirit Academy side, but at the end of the day, like the confidence just to face towards mid in the way that they did and do as much damage as they did. Like Sprout had that round from the word go.
Dell Gaming League Russia Season 2 closed qualifier. They lost to, in best of threes, 3 different games. Save good results for them, but then what happens when they don't get comfortable? Are they just losing to everyone?
Anime plus W. What kind of a team name is that? Control. So despite the 4-on-4, they've got a major HP advantage here, Sprout. Oh, but target seen Denis at the edge of the smoke. He pops his head out and it actually peeked.
For Patsi though.
Looks up on the Xbox, sees the AWP, sees the second man, drops that bomb, decides to stall for time against Sprout rather than try and hold on for a little bit extra, but 2 standing left to the T side line. Bomb can make it up to site and get planted. They've just got to deal with Patsi in the back. He manages to line himself up another good kill. That's 2 for him. Bomb plant does go down. Now Spiidi's got all the work to do. 1-on-4 for him. Escaping towards CT, but as soon as they realize that position, they can just rush in from short, drop down upon him, catch up the kill anyway, and get the first round for Spirit Academy.
Well, that looked very, very nice indeed. They had a really good movement there coming through from the in-game leader, just getting behind them. And for Sprout, no one's even looking towards Xbox. They're all lining up utility.
I think he just dumped face to bait in the information. Flashbang turned away from slaxz with that kill. Denis able to respond as well. Very nicely able to deal with the aggression. Sprout getting all the info they need, but zywoo does respond towards 1, so it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. faveN's desperate to get this kill to return though. Force forward to target, gets it to a 3 versus 3. So Spirit taking some unorthodox plays that Sprout are not ready for. They will concede the bomb site, so the plant can't come through from here.
This is where things get really difficult, I think, for the CTs, and they're going to start to back off, regroup out towards that short position. There is eyes out.
3 coming in from short control. Sprout should be able to read this when the utility poured out of this angle. Sprays through, target gets that 1 frag in for the second player, a slaxz as well. And kressy is left alone, 1-on-3. Bomb is open for him, they heard the tag up, and the AWP zywoo closes him down. Well done there for Spirit Academy, by all accounts.
Bomb plants in the last couple of those. They've been able to really get that loss bonus up, get that extra bit of money with the bomb plants too. Great flash coming through. Patsi lining up a couple of kills. And now
target is going to suppress for the moment. Still, faveN's going to try force forward. As the hit comes through, Zontix gets that kill, drops that bomb. 2 standing here for the T-side line. Sprout having a very difficult time about getting into this B play. And the damage coming in from Zontix allows easy frags for target. 1 more frag found, 2 to his name so far, making it a triple. Sorry, the double actually. I didn't even see
any of this utility up towards the A side. Patsi now being mollied, not being forced out to the open though, a little bit too far. And with a flash over the top, he only peeks for 1. And the CTs have now vacated the bomb side. They're nowhere near to be seen.
On will be secured. What's kressy going to go for here? Above the smoke, he'll look for players out towards ramp. The short plant is down, and there are CTs looking to attack from that position. At least that's what it looked like initially, but they're actually going to come in from CT spawn rather than go towards that short control. So all left for the Sprout players here to dominate this part of the map. As the kill is found on kressy now. 4-on-3 situation. Spirit pressing forward. faveN with Gandalf. Incendiaries up. Denis turned away from Zontic. Nade close. There's a kill for Siren. Frag back on ZNX. Now slaxz following to deny the bomb pod. Defuse from here. Oh, Siren. What a swing. What a kill. What a round from Spirit.
I'm getting impressed. Very, very impressed by this CT side. And now just going to start pushing forward. Smoke down the molly, try and get him some safety. But the CTs want to keep fighting this. Flashes over the top. faveN finds out first. What can the AWP find in a return? Only one for ZNX. And even Patsy's being spammed out. So much chaos out from this long position.
And a little bit overconfident in this map so far for my money. 55 seconds. They've got to go towards the B site.
Just holding the cross, waiting for a more mistake to come out, and even target might just get swung on by this mid player. This should be an easy kill to come through from Denis, and so it is. 7 on the board now for the Sprout side.
The area's in. Patsi was caught blinded, and they didn't know about that just yet. Nice nade on kress's position. Can they spray him through the smoke? Yes, they can. Read his angle. Take that frag pretty easy.
Spiidi, I was going to say, he's been able to find an avenue. That's a tough shot to hit. ZNX to the meat grinder of 2 players.
One crossing, M4 Scene bursts through, tags up against Zontic and target. 4 versus 3. They found the trace. The bomb's trying to rotate towards lower tunnels. And that's cost them everything here, Sprout. Spiidi's still looking for the flank position, gets that one trade, but if they deal with the AWPer, then he's going to be the only player left to ace clutch this round. Sprout, how have you bottled this one this hard? Shots out from the AWP, the AK goes down, slaxz is all that remains. I don't know what's going on there. ZNX with the kill on Spiidi. Kicks things off on the right foot. faveN trades back on ZNX 4 on 4. Smokes down off that corner. They'll try and see if they can wrap over. Look towards the CD spawn of things target. The M4 also locked. Where do they go from this? Flashes in, AK up against 2 at point blank, and they both caught blind. Target and Zontic's down. 4 versus 2 scenario. Will Sprout choke this one? I hope they don't.
Yeah, that's a big play. Really big moment. And they've even got eyes out from CT. That's a good read, knowing that maybe the CTs are getting quite antsy to find an advantage back over. And Patsi just gets caught on the edge of that smoke. Siren now might want to try and see if he can just save onto this AK, hold on to it to round 15. But the T side are even hunting him forward. faveN's going to fall, but not before the trade comes back. 8 on the board.
So maybe the CT side can go a bit better, but for now, rifles in, ZNX. Kill on Denis. Goes in, T-side player still pressing ZNX. Flashing over, gets caught by a flashbang on the counterplay. Still gets the kill on faveN, swinging back for a double. Molotovs onto that short position. He's going to press real close against kressy, but kressy is going to punish the man for it. The M4 still comes up with a kill back of Patsi. Spiidi trades him to a 3 versus 2, but they're going to get the bomb picked up and planted here. Sprout have time to work with, but Spirit Academy are going to take that time to close in.
That bomb plant coming in, smokes over the top, lots of nades down on towards the side, but Spiidi gets a great timing and a secondary kill, but not quite the last one. Into the 1 versus 1, and slaxz is going back out towards a long position.
Yeah, bomb plant on default. He knows what's going on. He knows that he can try and counteract this just from this position here at the market. Jump face, Siren trying to bait in the AWPer, knows that he's there, and the flicker slaxz connects. Incendiary flash for Spiidi in this particular setup. Making his way in for alongside his teammates. ZNX going to get those 2 frags for Spirit Academy up towards that top mid. Minute and 10, slaxz creeping close. Needs to get some headshots though. That's that 1 frag that he needs. Secondary kill not landed onto Zontic though. The last man of the A-side defense. Down and out, faveN and Spiidi. Have to become heroes of the round itself. Patsi does get that 1 frag back on towards that player. Spiidi left alone. Does catch Patsi. That was a bit awkward.
Kill bonus, but the Glock should be able to overwhelm relatively easily. They know exactly where he is. Everyone taking fights. 1 kill does come through from Spiidi, so another one to his name.
He can rejoin them there for the mid control. Utility coming in time so well here for the T side. Spray through a faveN though, behind the car. Only gets that 1 kill damage under the second man. It's easy trade for Spiidi. He barely bursts through and gets the headshot. Makes it a triple before he burns in the back of the sight. Patsi left alone. 1v3. Gets
of that. They don't need a peek until that bomb gets planted, and Patsy's so low. Is he really thinking about trying to take the fight? That's ballsy and it's risky, and it doesn't.
Utility's set and ready to go for the execution. They're going to fall away from the B-bomb site for the most part here. They've only got Spiidi, who lines up 2 frags regardless, only gets 1. faveN comes in with the trade. Zontic will deal with him. AUG in the back, still as a tagged up player, and Zontic dropping that bomb. AWP, last thing left for ZNX. His teammate towards mid falls, and 28 HP for him. Nades, close shots, not connecting with the AWP. Can get another bomb plant here for Spirit Academy. Might get themselves a bit extra cash going forward.
Denis might try and deny it, pushing far forward. Oh, just misses the window. And the NWP can't quite hit the shot. A little bit too slow there coming out from Denis, unfortunately. Probably a little bit wary that he doesn't want to just continuously wide swing all by himself in case it is a bit of a fake coming out from ZNX. And Spirit Academy. Yeah, Sprout in a very good position, very strong position. The one defining factor could be sort of the lack of the...
Yeah, on the B site. Taps through. No, he unscopes at the worst possible moment. Doesn't even get a frag off. Zontix will deal with Denis. slaxz finally gets that trade in. Secondary kill for the AWP. Looking for the triple. Backstabs inbound from the short presence. Orp for your battle. Caught with utility. Flick not quite as good. The nature do some damage. But kressy still swinging. Still looking for the Orpa. Still looking as ZNX takes him. Takes Siren as well. And Sprout coordinate the retake.
Yeah, that just looked off from Spirit Academy. First of all, they've got a little bit of utility, and no smoke goes down to try and bait out that AWP. No one's diving down into CT to try and get first half than the second.
Oh, faveN!
All right.
ZNX's brain just got splattered all over suicide. slaxz gets his own kill in. The target trades it 4-on-3. faveN facing with his own up again, looking for the next frag, but unable to connect. 30 seconds, and they're still not acting. Are they even going to bother going for this here, Spirit? Like,
oh, they have to.
Patsi will get the frag in the end. Okay, now they actually can start coming in. The one CT player out towards the CT entrance are going to back off towards CT spawn itself. Smoke down, big gap in it. And they start to act. 15 seconds, run boost. Can they get the up at the drop? No, they can't. The bomb can cross.
Nate's coming up to the side. Oh, Patsy's just doing in work. Denis now taking a lot of damage, and this retake is surely not going to happen. Patsy finding another kill.
It's a case of who sees who first. I look for the one player that's out there. In the end, the only angle the target could have lost to. The other side being covered off by the AWP of the T side line, seeing nothing in the CT presence, so that kill coming in. Spiidi now rotating to join the A defensive. Gets a kill in on Patsy, who drops down at CT spawn. 3 standing for the T side. Siren comes up with a kill. M4 on ramp. Denis drops ZNX. And Zontix here with the bomb in his back needs to get this kill to return. He does find it, but Siren falls in the interim, so it's all left on him. On 10 points of health for the retake. 2 orbs and a Fama. Jump face to the Fama. Spiidi doesn't quite lose his life, but doesn't take Zontix down. Smoke's clear, so all the cover's gone. And the kill comes easy for Sprout.
From the Sprout side, great AWP shot in from slaxz, able to reposition quickly out to that car angle, get to long to provide a little bit more safety for Denis on the side so he can...
Facing, catching everybody, the AWP shot misses out, flashbang to keep him suppressed. Patsy will enter first, in towards the B doors, they will all go. Kill found, Denis lines up 2 trades back, makes it a triple. The AWP in the back lines, faveN needs to get some sort of response as well. Sees it, the next takes him down, Zontix, all that remains. 1v3, tapping desperately, unable to find the kills. AWP coming in to support from the window control. slaxz bails out faveN. Very broken buy as well coming into this one. A crucial round, a must-win one. Flashbang catching Spiidi completely blind. Tech9 is on. Zontix can open up the frag counts. Oh, the AWP gets a no-scope shot, but that's all it finds. And they're getting tagged up from the B doors. Tags through, damage done, but no kills found on the Sprout post plant. Might have to go for the save call. They're held back
to 11th. It's almost like belief factor to say, okay, we can't make mistakes going forward now. Pressure's on. Before in a row to get to in a round where you're ecoing around the rifles, you want that AWP to be the big damage dealer. faveN not even taking shots. Oh, the HE placement. You can't get better than that.
And follow up on ZNX.
How do you even pre-aim this? It's normally out towards a long corner, blue bin, or out towards pit. Not this position up towards the stairs. Oh, gets the first, not quite the second. It's still a trade though. A side's open. There's a chance for a bomb plant here.
Yeah, even though it's a 1-for-1, it's a 3-for-1 overall that favors the Sprout camp. Boost up for the AWP or not. Zontix sprays through. Now faveN picks up the AWP owners. Backstabbing from Denis though. No one sees it coming.
Push their way and actually taking this jungle control really quickly.
USP is slaxz tapping on, trying to get some more frags of his own right, but target deals out first blood. Zontix comes through with a beautiful one tap on Denis as well. Spiidi also ends up falling, and that is a swamping round here for Spirit Academy. 1 round left in faveN, and well, he's not getting away alive. So far not finding any frags, but they are getting close towards him here in the apartments.
Zontix, that's a great pick from slaxz, because first of all, it doesn't reveal that information from Denis, and it can allow a little bit more of an aggressive play to start come through. They don't look out towards the window room position, so in from ladder, Spiidi, that's a simple kill for him. 5-on-3 now.
ropz up, M4 in the back line. Looking on, faveN with that kills, and next with that response. 4 on 2 out towards the CT spawn. Looking in there for Spiidi's part of things. Orb close, swing close. That's a no-scope shot. Second man getting caught. Crossfire locked. Siren's got no way out.
Lovely. Very nicely done indeed there from Sprout. And one thing that I was very pleased about that I was hoping wasn't going to happen, and it didn't, is obviously the AWPer on the site for the D side is making so much noise before that bomb even get over. And I was just kind of thinking to myself, a Sprout going to peek?
CT's directly on site. His footsteps might be heard here. Spray through and connector. denis connects that one. Frag sees ahead of one more player. Can't quite face. Will catch off Patsi off guard. The spray good for the M4. Only one kill found. Spiidi going to trade back 2 of his own. Traded on Zontix to a 1 versus 1. AK versus AWP. The bomb on the back of the last T-side member. Try to go for a default plant, it seems. I think he knows that slaxz is not coming in from the CT spawn. At least he's going to try to bait it out and try to get the information. And swing for the headshot for his 2K.
Relatively weak-looking buy round to come through from the CT side.
Frag on target, gets denis to fall. And immediately entering in towards the A play from here. They're just going to try to fall back out of the mid position, it seems like. Patsi got his back turned towards connector, which is where CTs are playing from. Still gets the kill on slaxz. kressy can swing back to get the trade, but now grab that AK. And I think the save call's coming in from Sprout here. Suppressed by smokes. Trying to face up and catch off some blind frags, but they're locked out of the site with only 1 kit in play.
Now they've got to save. There was a putting up a performance on CT. Yeah, they won that 1 rifle round, but that's it. That's all that they've been able to gain so far in this second map.
Very similar to how Spirit were on the back foot over on Dust 2, however. We saw Sprout getting up to 6-1 before they started bringing the comeback and finding their confidence.
It is true.
And for Sprout, there's also a similar comeback you can look back to, including rifles and upgrade pistols, half buy involved, and an AWP shot connects to the first player. slaxz, blinded by the flashbang, still gets the kill on Siren. Backed up behind this in the blocks, is eventually going to get taken out by Zontix. 2 players in dark, no one's topped it out. Zontix falling, Patsi's not ready for faveN. AK picked up for a 3K. Oh, the wallbang as well. faveN. Here, no one's going to regress. I say that actually, and denis has just made his way up towards apartments. faveN moving close. denis will get that frag. And faveN, I think he may have been seen closing in the back lines. MP5, a little bit too little damage. Smokes on, flashes over.
They're going back to A, they don't know about slaxz.
In. Oh, they're right about that. kressy gets sprayed through the smoke. Now the AWP's got it all to do. When does he turn around? Right about now. Open plant, chance available. Can he deny the plant when he swing out in time? He won't. And target will be there to mark him off. What could have been an amazing last-second kill is going to again. You can treat that as a bonus, obviously. The M4's coming out in full for this next round. faveN with that first frag, spray through on the second man. Can't quite land the third. kressy actually stole the secondary kill, so fast XE Sprout have adjusted. All 4 players are back here. More utility being thrown down, so they're gathering all sorts of information. Patsi missing the jump as well towards the stairs, so he's just in sandwich. Drop in from kressy. Target deals with him, and Patsi can strike on towards 1. Not quite towards the second. He gets that dink off on slaxz with the wallbang. Spiidi making his way up from the...
He's going to do it, and slaxz is going to try and get out of there. Oh, drop down, coming down to the bottom of connector. That would have been heard. That's Spiidi looking to try and take the fight. So many low HP players now.
I'll leave us. Again with a 7th. And the
out there just over peaking in so many of these situations. They're hungry for too much than they can handle. faveN getting a great shot, completely blind.
slaxz will start to reposition and start to go back towards the apartments. It's going to be ahead too late. That Molotov body blocked. That's going to siphon off Zontix, so the kill can come in for faveN instead. Out towards short. Ready for more T-side presence. Swing back. The flick not going to be as successful. zywoo comes up with a kill. denis is close, but zywoo lands a secondary AWP frag. 3 on 3. They're heavily tagged on the Spirit side, but Sprout not in the best of retake positions. The third man still rotating from A.
There's a lurk in the backstab coming through from Spiidi. The AWP again! zywoo is having a huge round. 3 kills out for the AWPer on just 2 points of health. And they even got eyes on the backstab. What a round this has been from Spirit Academy. And kressy's just got to hold on to that AWP, bring it into the next. zywoo, after that position from Spirit Academy, the body block flames come through in the apartments. It looks like that whole round is just falling apart. They even try to hunt down onto the AWPer. Good shot comes in from kressy. Oh, what a round. I think he should drop this AWP. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't even save it.
will let this go quite far gone at this stage. deagle's facing with a set piece execution coming in, body block on that smoke, might give him a chance. 2 deagle shots, that's 2 good kills for faveN and slaxz. Big gap in that smoke, nays will try to drive them away. Spirit Academy on the X, so you got to worry about so many positions and a backstab coming in.
They've got to get these kills. They've got to try and even work with that edge of the smoke. They know that slaxz is somewhere up towards Palace, and he's just not peeking. Backstab in from ramp could be on for sub. kressy gets a pick. slaxz now swinging out wide, and I just don't even know what's happening in this.
I told you. denis is going to be the main man of the defensive this time. Only player on site. Backup is arriving towards Marky. He gets a tidy double. And smoke down to the left-hand side. Target is tagged so heavily. So is denis, but he's got so many CTs. A backstab being set in as well from kressy in the apartments. Keep your eyes on that mini-map because number 2 could sneak forward. ZNX dealt with as he jumps forward of the smoke. denis gets a triple. kressy finally strikes and Patsi is left alone in a 1-on-5. He'll find faveN, but that's all he'll find. 6 to the board.
Help him, and then he has a bit of a solo play.
Kill found, ZNX kicks things off. Trying to tap through to the second player, not quite a successful target in the back line, seen by denis. The raid boss rounds the corner, gets that frag to a 4v4. The bomb blocker coming easy. All CTs coming in from CT spawn, and they're going to hear that. They're going to see that as well. Patsi gets 2 frags. Now slaxz got 3 players to find, sees the face up. He's going to continue holding the corner close, and now faveN left alone as all of his teammates have gone down. Hyper-aggressive. Patsi falls. Needs to get his second kill on Ticket Booth. It's not happening. Zontix cleans it up, and Spirit claim 10.
The thing that's impressing me the most from Spirit Academy is how their in-game leader is like one of their star fraggers and one of the guys that helps them out the most. That was a great pistol display to come in from Patsi. A nice setup out from Spirit Academy.
Spiidi dropping that off towards faveN, so he doesn't have the worst economy in the world. I'm probably going to realize that he can probably win this round due to his frag numbers. 19 kills in this map up. He does find the opener a target. They take a boost stack here at CT spawn. kressy moving in. Banjo going to get detected. Well, Patsi will. faveN with 1 deagle back. AK picked up, knows that player's in the back. Spray through. Siren only get that 1 frag. faveN continues the trades.
Fine. ZNX is going to hear the information. He's got a potential of diving down into the underpass, and there's where Spiidi is to cut off the rotation.
Oh,
now for Zontix, what does he do? He's got to rotate in, but this is going to be a tough ask from him.
They'll just get it down in time. Famas up for the retake. He's got a full set of utility. He will switch out to the AUG, so it's a bit better for him. God, there was no idea where the second is. Time is ticking. Smoke already used. Spray through, catches him through that. And now faveN's just waiting. Bomb plant open for him. Waiting for the shot. The perfect moment. A quadra. So kills here. And the aggression right now for the T side is in the apartments. And he's doing damage to Zontix. He's going to burn. kressy opens things up now.
It looks like they're going to split into A, though. Even though they got that pick out towards that B side, they've got to deal with Siren out towards the stairs position. denis has spotted him. And Spiidi's got another kill. Bring that bomb back over to B. Don't commit to A. You know B side's open.
M4, swing upon denis with a perfect kill. ZNX a 1 versus 5. He's got that first frag. Don't know if he'll find any more than that. Burst through AK, trying to tap and find those kills. slaxz deals with ZNX next. And that's going to be the end of it. 10-all now. Sprouts equal against Spirit Academy. Swinging forward, Spiidi gets that 1 frag, backs, turns, slaxz just bails his teammate out, looks on for the orb of Patsi. Patsi gets a frag, ZNX trades it. Patsi turns 180, almost turns it into a 3K, but faveN trades, and Spiidi finds a response back at jungle, so all left on ZNX. His AWPing has been beautiful in this series so far, but it's going to have to go 1 step beyond. Bomb plant secured, Spiidi's just going to cut off rotations. Does ZNX read this position? Is the back going to be turned? Spiidi's right upon. That's a frag back. Now a 1-on-1. AWP v AWP. faveN knows there's only 1 angle that the next can come from, and that's from this cross in the window. Shot out, connecting.
2-0. And it would be so disappointing after seeing the start they had in the first half from the CTs.
There's a kill from ZNX. Frag found. 4-on-4 situation. Target needing to get a bit more control out of this one here. Nade on towards kressy, might take him down. He just escapes the Palace position. AWP focusing against the AWP in the back lines. They know where one player is. The backstab, however, coming in from Spirit now leaves it all on slaxz. Got a hell of a lot of work to do. He gets himself 2, but no more than that.
good read of the site, and it's already a 2v4. A very nice round indeed from Spirit Academy, but can they answer back? Because faveN's got aggressive, and well, maybe they can. ZNX to find the open.
T-side, they are taking their sweet time with this. They're struggling to get the setups going as well. 19 seconds, spray through out a connector. Target's also going to try and get involved. They start mopping up the crossfire on from the... kressy looking to lean in. Zontix. Flashbang turned away from. Frag found. Opening up the round here. Away with the smokes at the ready. Patsi. Be easy to find Spiidi. He even swings upon slaxz as well. Sees that second man. That coming from here. 30 seconds left. The Molotovs continue coming out. Target is waiting with the AK. Swing upon with a flashbang to support. faveN gets only one frag. Trades that second. Needs to get that third and needs to get Spiidi into position as well into the mid control. Now he goes down. So faveN with the impossible clutch. He'll look for Patsi. Desperate to get the kill against him. But 15 seconds. Zontix sprays through the smoke. Catches his man. Outside of defense. The set piece. Not looking to come through per se. They're putting utility out towards the mid control. Counter smokes are back. Swing in from connector. Spiidi has found that kill. Opens things up. Second player is still there in the jungle position. Patsi missing his bullets. Can Spiidi get the kill back to trade? No, he can't. Out in the open. slaxz and faveN get those next 2 kills. Okay. 4 versus 2 now. Sprout have control.
That was proper sneaky, proper walk setup coming through from Spiidi up towards connector, gets a good timing for that first pick, and then from there, it's a little bit of a whiff out from jungle. Terrible CT smoke for the T side, but it still doesn't really matter.
So Sprout getting that easy kill, and basically end of the round from there, so the next no choice but to save. And even then, caught off by faveN towards underpass. 14
play, and now the walk into connector. There's a lot of CTs that are looking to fight.
Sprays of sirens on Tix and Spiidi. Back to a 4 versus 4.
B's open.
It is, you're right about that. The apartment space coming in from kressy's going to realize what's going on. Target will take down Spiidi. They've got to get that bomb out of the mid control, though. I think the CTs have realized that it's been dropped. They're going to contest it. kressy leaning on, spray through, bursts up, takes Zontix to a 3 versus 3, and rotations are inbound. Now up to the B site. kressy, if he gets taken down, that bomb can rotate towards the A play as well. But ZNX face in towards default is where he's got to go for the plant. In the open, orb shots, not connecting. M4 burst through, he just sneaks it in, and he gets the kill on ZNX. 2 on 2. Now got to find player on site. That's Siren. Target creeping up. Spray back. Does damage. They're very low, but the kill comes back for the CT. Forces Denis. Gets that kill. Repositions back to connector now. And Siren has no kit. He desperately needs this frag. But it goes the way of Denis. To the next find. kressy naded. Damaged up heavily, took that one straight to the face. Still was at the next peaks, he gets that first faveN trades it. 4 on 4 now. Molotovs up. 2 CTs on the site itself. Zontix going to burn very heavily. Caught out on the site itself. faveN gets that kill. But Patsi with the M4, the Lone Ranger standing by, gets faveN. Denis flips the trade. And it's a 3 on 2. SMG coming in for Siren. Target with the deagle. Looks out towards short. Sees one. Doesn't connect. Sees him again. Still can't connect. Looks for the orb. slaxz takes him down. And Spiidi follows suit.